Now we're going to look at two modes of movement against an opponent as they attack. And they're both essentially triangles, but as he pushes in, let's say he's just throwing ones and twos for now, and I'm deflecting and hitting. You know, I don't want to just stay in this firing line. So the idea is as he's stepping in, I step off this line this way, I can step off the line this way. There's this kind of movement. This, you want to really develop it. But then, take a step back. Now there's another one. Actually, no, come on, this way. It's okay. Which is, I'll demonstrate it from this side. Which is this attempt to get in closer to use my live hand. Like when I'm out here and we're doing, you know, largo mano stuff, I'm deflecting, I might be targeting the hand, things like that. I might be doing roof blocks from largo, but there's no live hand. It's too far away and he's going by too fast. But we use another triangle, which is the lateral triangle. This is both in stick fighting as well as knife fighting. Where if he's attacking and I deflect and hit, and I step in here, see now I've flanked him. All of this is really about flanking the opponent. It's really about angling off from the side at an angle here, or even, you know, if he's really coming through and getting off this line, you know, sometimes you can get that if he's really forward aggressive. But this is about this idea that if he's got a stick and he's swinging it hard, and this is the space he's swinging it at that he's focusing, you can't stay here, and you got to get off the line. And what you find is if I keep retreating, backing away, even at an angle, but especially straight back, he's going to get me. He's going to keep hitting as he charges, and that tends to be a recipe for failure, or at least makes it very hard to fight him. So that's what these triangles are about. This one here. This is also the deflect. Let's say it's a one. Getting into range even to use my live hand. It's not just about deflecting, but also about getting close enough to use the live hand, because I recognize that using this hand will inhibit his weapon enough that I could get in a couple free hits. I call a free hit one where I got to hit him and he didn't get to hit me back. And so if I can predicate this on the one, but going in on the two. It's like this. He throws a one, and here's my lateral triangle. I get one on the two, because the two comes from over here. It tends to give me a little more time to get on the side of this arm and not have to deal with the stick. You'll notice in angle one usually does not afford you that, because as soon as it's, you know, and here's the reason why, by the way, nobody really talks about this. Okay, so the hit follows through on this arc, but it sweeps past the shoulder sooner on a forehand than it does on the back. And notice it sweeps, only relatively toward the end does it sweep past the shoulder, which means the angle of this arm allows me to get to this point. Whereas there isn't that much time, you can't get inside that. It's really hard to get inside of a one. Sometimes you can do it just with a roof block, just with the intent of closing to the clinch or setting up a snake disarm or something. But by and large, very difficult to get inside unless you're already inside and he throws a one. Now, if I get inside like that, that's fine, but I was already there. But getting there when he's swinging, it was swinging full speed, super fast. Yeah, see, there's no way of getting inside that. So what I do is I say, well, what if I can deflect it or evade it as it goes by? I can get in on this one because I'm already moving in as the stick is going away from me. It reverses direction and come back, and I'm already practically there. I need that head start because to move all of me takes longer than just to move that stick in that arm. He's going much faster than I could go as my whole body. Okay, so now we get back to this again. Where I'm on the outside, and he throws ones and twos, and I'm maybe hitting in between, and I'm moving off in this angle here, I get this range. But there, this idea of from a right lead, crossing over to here to either hit, disarm, or whatever, or to close the clinch, that's your way in. So in other words, the essence of success in stick fighting is really in footwork. You train all this upper body stuff, deflecting, and that's good. That's hand-eye coordination, it's timing, it's range, but it's not enough. You have to actually have movement. You have to be able to angle off, and you have to have a structure for it that accounts for the kind of aggression. Where he's coming in, and I'm angling off here, hitting, and I can move. But in general, though, if he's just hitting as he's going, if I'm deflecting here, see, I can step in. Left foot, lateral triangle. This is very good because I'm facing him, all right? But he's not able to face me. He's not able to keep me in front of him for this moment, and I can hit. I found a way to get past that stick. I found a way, an angle really, where I could get my live hand on his weapon are.